A South Texas tradition since 1964. This is Domingo Live with your hosts Rudy Trevino and Barbie Leo. Now here's Rudy and Barbie.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a la tradición del sur de Texas. This is Domingo Live on a very chilly January morning. Look at that, Barbie.
Yes, I can see. You see that wind?
Yeah.
It's so cold out there. You just want to be. Yes, you just want to be.
Our wonderful flag flying.
Absolutely, but you just want to be snuggled under 1,000 blankets with some hot chocolate or coffee and watching Domingo Live.
Absolutely.
That's a perfect Sunday right there.
That's our beach camera right there. And I tell you what, folks, we're going to be focusing on the weather a bit. Hoy por la mañana, we're very fortunate to have our chief meteorologist.
Yes, Carly Smith is in the building, but we're going to hear from Hope, and we're also going to have an important live shot from Josh as well. He's out and about the cold streets of South Texas.
Exactly. We've heard about the different things that may and may not have been happening. We heard some folks say, of course, it didn't freeze in Corpus Christi, but it did freeze just to the north of us. So we sent out a crew to find out what areas were affected the most by this dip in temperatures, of course. Welcoming. Of course, just a bit. Hopefully no one had an accident because of it.
I hope not.
But have you seen the rush on food?
So, yes, if you haven't
crazy.
gone to your local grocery store, I think that there's nothing left. Apparently, there's videos everywhere of empty shelves, and the first three things that go are toilet paper, water, and brisket for some reason.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
I noticed
They're
that,
even
also.
Yes.
Also noticed that like the meats, like the Oscar
Yes,
Mayer stuff,
all of that, all the cold
sandwich meats, all the cold meats,
Everything
gone.
gone.
Everything's gone. I was there yesterday, and it was just
Well,
crazy.
At least I guess there's not going to be a lot of people eating out today.
Probably
for sure.
not. You know, there is a kind of a slower traffic pace. Hay mucho tráfico in those highways.
Yes.
So it's kind of cool to notice that. Maybe a lot of folks are going to be watching this morning. So.
And it's only going to get colder. Tomorrow will be even colder. So there are a lot of school delays. There's a lot of places that aren't going to have a school. So we'll have all that information for you as well.
And we've got some wonderful friends who showed up this morning to be part of our show, and we're so glad to have them here. They're braving the cold temperatures. Representatives from the Kleberg-Kenedy Junior Livestock Show Queens are going to be here to talk to us about their big event coming up very soon. Of course, the Lighthouse for the Blind. We've got representatives here to talk about a 5K charity that's going to be happening.
Yes.
As well as representatives from the John Paul II Academy for the Black and Gold. Lots of things going on in Corpus Christi and South Texas this week. We want to keep you informed and updated. Y también, of course, we've got some music, and we wouldn't have great music without talent like the one we're about to present. This young man has been someone that has become a family member to us. We love him. He's someone that just many people here in South Texas and honestly throughout the country know this man because of his talents, and we're just so glad to have him on video.
Absolutely. He is a local favorite, loved by everybody in the community, and we love to have him on. And so please welcome Robert Ray right here on Domingo Live.
Tore my world apart, left me high and dry, without a chance to save my heart. When I think of us and the way it used to be, just a game to you, when you meant everything to me. Even though I nearly lost my mind, just so you know, I'll do it one more time. 'Cause I'm still missing you. Back in my arms is where I need you. Say that you love me even if it ain't true, just like you did back then. So go on and take it, break my heart all over again. voices in my head. Wish I could turn you off, but end up wanting you more instead. Even though you made a fool of me, you broke my heart, but somehow I still believe. 'Cause I'm still missing you. Back in my arms is where I need you. Saying that you love me even if it ain't true, just like you did back then. So go on and take it, break my heart all over again. Cause I'm still missing you. Back in my arms is where I need you. Saying that you love me even if it ain't true, just like you did back then. So go on and take it, break my heart all over again. Just go on and take it, break my heart all over again.
Right now at Rooms To Go, get beautiful living rooms at super low prices. Shop this versatile sleeper sectional in soft microfiber fabric with pop-out sleeper on sale, just $8.95 or $18 a month, interest-free for 50 months, only at Rooms To Go.
Corpus Christi, our watershed region is experiencing severe drought conditions affecting our water supply, and there's no significant rain in sight. We've moved into Stage 3 drought status to protect our resources during these challenging conditions. By pausing outdoor watering and limiting what we use, each of us can make a difference. Visit stage3.cctexas.com to learn how you can help. Together, let's protect our water supply for today and tomorrow.
Only 1% of personal injury lawyers are board certified. That makes attorney Billy Edwards different because he's double board certified. It's a mark of excellence and respect that matters to colleagues, judges, and to you. Before you hire an attorney, ask if they're board certified. Billy Edwards is board certified.
Vibration. Vibration.
Open Sundays.
Want to cut your cell phone bill?
Switching to Consumer Cellular saved me over $200 a month, and the coverage has been rock solid.
Consumer Cellular gives you the same fast, reliable nationwide network for up to half the cost of big wireless.
I'm saving almost $100 a month.
Not only did I save money, but our coverage was vastly improved. It was fantastic.
Consumer Cellular uses the same towers as big wireless.
Same tower, same coverage.
Which means you get the same great coverage for up to half the cost.
I'm getting big wireless coverage without the big wireless price tag.
And you can switch in about 20 minutes.
It was quick, it was easy.
You can keep your number, you can keep your phone.
Call now and see if one of our U.S.-based Switch Pros can cut your bill by up to half. Plus, you can get your second month free with promo code SECONDFREE. And AARP members save even more. Call 1-800-988-9981. That's 1-800-988-9981.
Right now at Rooms to Go, shop beautiful dining sets for any space. Go classic, just $5.99. Charming, just $6.88. Or counter height, just $7.88. A great dining selection on sale now, only at Rooms to Go.
Buenos días, feliz domingo. Les saluda Barbie Leo con su breve informativo de la semana. Un recuerdo, el Servicio de Cuidado de Animales sigue celebrando su evento Critter Comfort hasta el fin del mes. Están recolectando mantas, toallas, sábanas nuevas o en buen estado, golosinas sin abrir y alimentos para mascotas enlatados o secos para ayudar a los animales necesitados. Con la llegada del frío, les recomendamos que mantengan a sus mascotas seguras y abrigadas. Es importante recordar que si hace demasiado frío para que usted esté al aire libre, también lo es para sus mascotas. Si ven a una mascota en peligro, llame al 311 o use la aplicación gratuita 311 para reportar la situación. Si acaba de recibir sus formularios W20 o 1099 antes de presentar su declaración de impuestos este año, tome en cuenta que hay algunos cambios importantes en las leyes fiscales que podrían afectar su reembolso o la cantidad que debe pagar. Una importante actualización tiene que ver con las deducciones de impuestos estatales y locales. El antiguo límite de $10,000 ha desaparecido y ha sido reemplazado por una escala variable que puede alcanzar hasta $40,000 dependiendo de sus ingresos. Y para los trabajadores del sector servicios, la nueva norma de no impuestos sobre las propinas también tiene límites. Y ahora noticias sobre los Buck Days. Resulta que el desfile infantil del Hospital Infantil Driscoll de este año se celebrará en Portland, un cambio nuevo respecto a los años anteriores. El desfile comenzará en la escuela secundaria Gregory Portland y continuará por Wildcat Drive, donde todo se va a acabar en el nuevo y moderno recinto ubicado en la esquina de la calle 5 en Elm 5 y Elm. La ruta del desfile también ofrecerá una vista panorámica de nuestro nuevo puente del puerto. Marquen sus calendarios. El evento se lleva a cabo el 18 de abril, que es un sábado, a las 10 de la mañana. Y con eso terminamos su breve informativo de la semana. Muchísimas gracias por hacernos compañía y ahora su pronóstico del tiempo.
This Domingo Live weather update is sponsored by Sames Ford.
Good morning and thank you for tuning in to Domingo Live. Now, if you've been outside this morning, you've noticed it's quite cold. We got all that Arctic air in behind the cold front we saw this weekend. This is a look at the lows that we saw this morning, and you'll notice here that most of the coastal bend that we have observations from actually fell to freezing or below freezing. Exceptions include Flower Bluff and Fell Furious. Now, specifically for Corpus Christi, exactly how long we were in this freezing category was about 5 or 6 hours. We hit freezing around 1 a.m. this morning and stayed freezing until 6 a.m. So very cold. These freezing temperatures are why we saw the chance for some freezing rain. And we've actually verified that we've seen freezing rain in Aransas Pass as well as B County this morning. Exactly how much ice is left is uncertain, but what we do know is that we are above freezing in the majority of the coastal bend, 35 degrees in Corpus Christi. Now the freezing line is up to our north. Beeville has fallen back down to 29 degrees. They feel like they are at 18 degrees right now because of that strong wind. So there could still be some icy areas up there because of them falling back down below freezing. Now into the rest of the day, even though we're above freezing, we are still very cold with our feels like temperatures in the 20s throughout the morning and in the 30s into the afternoon. If you're going to be going outside, make sure to dress very warmly and cover any exposed skin again with mittens and hats. Tomorrow morning, though, it's going to get even colder. A look at this evening, we'll notice that we fall into that below freezing category, I think before midnight, and then we're going to stay below freezing throughout most of those overnight hours and even somewhat into tomorrow morning. It looks like by mid to late morning, most of us will climb up below freezing. But what we're warning for tomorrow is a hard freeze. That means 4 hours or more below 28 degrees. And I expect most of us to fall into the mid to low 20s tomorrow. Here's a look at the estimated time of freezing. Now, this is just a general idea. I do think that it could be longer than this, but 14 hours for Corpus Christi, longer if you go up north. That's a very long time, stretches throughout most of the night. This is the night that you're going to want to make sure that you're really protecting your pipes. You're keeping those cabinet doors open and dripping your faucets if you choose to do so. Now, we are going to be cold temperature-wise. We're also going to feel even colder. This is a look at our feels like temperatures in the teens throughout the coastal bend tomorrow. If you don't have to go out tomorrow morning, that's great. Most of us have to go to work, so make sure that you are very bundled up tomorrow as you head out the door, because the wind is going to be playing a major impact in how it feels outside. Here's a look at your 7-day. Tuesday, we've also got the chance for the hard freeze again, and then the rest of the week it is going to warm up.
All right, we have been warned, folks. Thank you, Hope,
Thank
for
you,
that.
Hope.
Yes, thank you so much for that. We'll be right back with more, más información, más música, and some of our guests are going to be here in just a couple of minutes, so stick around. We'll be back with more Domingo Live after this.
Hey, honey, Raleigh approves our home loan.
No way.
With Raleigh Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our home, auto, and business loans, you'll be celebrating in no time. Raleigh Credit Union, banking for all.
The Ferguson Bravo series is back at the Performing Arts Center at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The theme this year is Where Land Meets Sea and includes 6 amazing acts. Start the new year with the Limelighters on January 30th, followed by the Glenn Miller Orchestra on February 18th. Seraph Brass hits the stage on March 16th. And we close out our series with Brian Scary on April 22nd. For a full series list, visit pac.tmucc.edu/events. Grab your tickets now.
If you've been hit by a car or truck, it's important that you call an attorney right away. The passage of time is not your friend. Evidence disappears, witnesses' memories fade, things change. For example, what color's my suit and tie? What color's my pocket square? How about my shirt? Don't wait. Call Herman & Herman Injury Attorneys. We always put you first.
Super flower beds, call Super Dirt. Super vegetable gardens, call Super Dirt. Super lawns, call Super Dirt. Super sport fields, call Super Dirt. Only found and made at one super location in Taft, Super Dirt in Taft. Super Dirt is only sold in bulk per cubic yard. Bring your truck or trailer to pick up some top quality compost that's rich in nutrients and will grow everything super and keeps it green for years to come. Visit Super Dirt in Taft or call Super Dirt 528-3600 today for more information.
Academy Window Coverings is your Hunter Douglas headquarters for the latest window treatment. Our complete Hunter Douglas collection includes Duet Architella, Luminette, Silhouette, Pirouette, Vignette, Plantation Shutters, and Modern Roman Shade. We have Power Rise 2.1 with platinum technology and battery-operated systems for your ultimate convenience and enhanced safety. Visit our beautiful showroom for a variety of styles and fabrics to choose from. Your complete Hunter Douglas window fashions are at Academy Window Coverings, a family-owned business for over 50 years.
Welcome back to Domingo Live. Hope you're staying warm, bien calentitos hoy por la mañana.
I'm watching Domingo Live with some hot chocolate or cafecito, right?
Absolutely. You know, we know that a lot of communities here in South Texas have opened up warming centers for those who may not have the adequate accommodations at home or perhaps want company during times like this. And of course, we appreciate that our communities do that, and so many different organizations open their doors to families who can not afford to maybe turn up the heat.
Yes.
One of those communities is my hometown in Beeville.
Beeville,
and we've got our
Texas.
dear friend and of course colleague Josh Maxwell out there right now, who is at one of the warming centers in Beeville. Josh, where are you exactly in Beeville?
Rudy, I am at First Christian Church in Beeville, and while it may be cold outside, the hospitality in here is very warm. This church is acting as a warming center for individuals in need during this cold weather, and with me I have Reverend Maggie Mossler with First Christian Church. And Miss Mossler, thank you so much for joining me today, and kind of just tell me a little bit about this church and about this warming center today.
I'm not prepared. The warming center will be open this afternoon at 3, although some people have come up early, and it's going to be open through Tuesday noon. The area businesses and the community has really responded well to our plea for like food and paper products to help run the shelter, and the Red Cross has provided cots for them to sleep on if they're going to spend the night. So.
And how important is it to have this place open, especially with all the community support and with Beeville being a small town?
Well, not everyone is going to, not everyone has a warm place to stay. And so it's really important, and especially being a church, we should offer, what would Jesus do? So we should offer a place for comfort and food.
And for people who may want to lend a helping hand and to really help people in need right now, is there anything they can do to maybe come out here and lend a helping hand?
Well, they can always bring food if they wish. Paper products are always welcome. If they want to just come and be a presence and welcome people, that would be great too.
And just tell me a little bit about what that presence means during this time, because I know weather like this doesn't really happen often here.
Yeah. We don't do warming centers very often. In fact, this is the first time our church has done it. So it's a learning curve, but it got set up really fast. And we have someone in the community that really pushed it and offered to run it for us the entire time, and his name is Richard Perry, and he'll be in a little bit. But yeah, it's important because it's cold out there.
Of course, and thank you so much, Reverend Mossler, for having me today and speaking with me today. And Rudy, Barbie, as you just heard, this place does open at 3, but people are pouring in at this moment. But of course, I'll have more updates both on air and online. But for now, reporting live from Beeville, Josh Maxwell, 3 News. Now back to you.
Josh, thank you so much for that report. I do have a question. How many people does First Christian Church occupy? Is there a limit of people that is going to be able to go into that warming center?
Barbie, that is a good question, so I'm going to turn it back over. I do have one question. Is there a max occupancy about how many people can be in this warming center?
Richard, what do you say? Oh, this is Richard Perry. He's going to help us.
Good morning.
What do you think on the people?
Well, I usually always, when I'm playing for 40, but prepared for more. So it's like 40 is the start off number, but you never know what the situation may be. Sometimes I have people that's home alone, and the power is out, their heat is out, and they're welcome to come and socialize, fellowship, have a meal. So all are welcome. We'll make room. God will provide.
That's right.
Thanks to the pastor in the church for allowing me to use the facilities.
Thank you.
Thanks to the community for their support in the city of Beeville.
Yes, sir, of course. Thank you. And Rudy, Barbie, you guys heard it there yourself. The community always ready to step up and help. But for now, reporting live from Beeville. Now back to you.
Thank you so much, Josh, for that report.
God will provide. I love those words. And it's like, There are great communities throughout South Texas that do wonderful things for folks who cannot do for themselves and perhaps do just need some company and some friendship and camaraderie. And it's just one of those things that days like this, when we need to come together, we do. And that's one of the beautiful things that we can say about our area, Coastal Bend, area. It's just we've got a lot of wonderful folks out there. The Warming Center information there for you. If you don't know if your community has a warming center, reach out to some of your elected officials and find out. They can point you in the right direction, wherever it is that you live here in South Texas.
Absolutely.
So, with that, let's continue as we always do on Domingo Live. We featured at the beginning of the show a beloved musician from South Texas who is just an incredible young man and so talented. And we admire him and we love him here at Domingo Live. Just a good person, and he's so talented. He's just great. So please,
he's local. We love that.
We got this video that we want to share with you this morning. One of the ones that he recorded for us a while back called "Good Country Song," done only in the way Robert Ray can do it. Check him out.
Shotgun in my daddy's truck, 8 years old and acting tough. He smiled at me and said, "You shift the gears." He would search that FM dial, and I would count down every mile till the station out of Corpus came in clear. It was old Alan Jackson on the radio. He punched me in the gut, man, and rattled my soul. I'm talking about a good country song. Makes you smile, makes you hurt, leaves you hanging on every word. A good country song makes you love, makes you leave, raise some hell or hit your knees. All I know is I think of home, grab my guitar and strum along, kick on back and sip me something strong. When I hear a good country song. While hip-hop, rap, and rock were cool, I was in my basement getting school. George and Keith and Garth and Johnny Lee. I was learning about those neon lights, wasted days and wasted nights, and honky tonks from Texas to Tennessee. And when my fingers found the fretboard, I closed my eyes and sing. I swear that beat of guitar only played one thing. I'm talking about a good country song. Makes you smile, makes you hurt, leaves you hanging on every word. A good country song makes you love, makes you leave, raise some hell or hit your knees. All I know is I think of home, grab my guitar and strum along, kick on back and sip me something strong. When I hear a good country song. Yeah, it makes me think of days long gone. Miss my dad and call my mom. Cry, laugh, and pray and drink to dawn. When I hear a good country, a good old country, a good country song.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Robert Ray. And now we have royalty
Yes,
in
we
the
do.
house. Now we're going to talk to you about an event that helps our youth gain valuable experience in animal care, competition, leadership, and that also prepares them for the future academic and career success. We have, of course, like I mentioned, royalty here, the Kleberg-Kenedy County Junior Livestock Show. And we can go around and have everybody introduce themselves, please.
I'm Sienna Womack.
I'm Addison Schubert.
And I'm Mia Rodriguez.
Newly crowned, so congratulations to our current royal court here on Domingo Live. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let's talk about the entries. Each one of you have to have an entry, right, to be a part of this.
Yes, sir.
So let's start with you, Sienna.
This year I'm making a cake in the homemaking division.
What kind of cake is it?
It's a carrot cake.
It's my favorite. That's my favorite.
My grandmother's recipe.
You're gonna have to bring me a slice, because if not, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it myself. What about you?
I have two heifers, 1 steer, an entry in the horse show, a farm shop project, and 8 homemaking projects.
Oh my gosh, and a partridge in a pear tree. My goodness, there's so
Where
many
did you find
things.
the time for all those entries?
I don't know.
You just made it happen. Wow. And what about you?
I have a pig and 8 homemaking projects.
And so what are your homemaking projects?
I have cakes, cookies, mix plus, quick bread, photography, canvas, decorative, and recycled art.
Oh my goodness.
Makes you wonder, really honestly, how they find the time to get all these in.
Exactly, and then that's my next question. How do you find the time to balance everything that you have to do for the livestock show and for school? And of course, I know you have daily activities or other activities that you participate in. Where do you find the time? How do you balance that?
It's really just with time management. I really just come up with a schedule with my mom and myself so that we're able to get to place like on time, and that I'm able to get to all my events.
Time management. Now, that's something you don't hear often
But
from a young person talking about time
learn that.
management.
Absolutely.
Obviously, you would have to deal with the same thing. What time do you get up early in the morning?
On school mornings, usually I get up at around 6.
Okay. And then to take care of the animals, what time do you get up for them? Same time? And you're out there taking care of your responsibilities. How does it feel? Dealing with 2 heifers, right? Is that what you said, 2 heifers? They're gigantic, aren't they?
They're like 3 times bigger than you. How do you handle them? And tell us if they're boys and girls, or girls, the names, of course. And I know that they have personalities, so you can tell us about that.
My heifers' names are Gigi and Floppy, and my steer's name is Big Poppy.
And how did you come up with the names, and why?
I just thought of them. And the heifers, I didn't name one of them. One of them my little sister named.
And you have a pig, correct?
Yes.
Boy or girl?
She's a girl.
Okay, and her name?
Mocha.
Mocha, why Mocha?
It's because with all my animals, I name them after foods. It just started with a tradition, and now every year I have to come up with a food or drink. Got to carry on the tradition.
Nice, I like that.
Now, Sienna, let's talk about this carrot cake and your grandma's recipe. Where did you come up with the idea?
Well, me and my grandmother usually bake together every year. It's something special we started a few years back, and so I love to keep on that tradition with her. We just have a really good time in the kitchen together. I've been sitting on her countertop since I was about 3 years old.
I love that. And you know what? Those are the type of memories that they will always carry, these kids. I know that a lot of the times we feel like maybe we give them something, or we gift them something that's going to mean, no, it's your time that stays with them. Exactly. I have videos of my mom cooking with my daughter. It's funny. I should post them one time. It's a totally different show.
Once again, the event's happening. It all starts on Wednesday, right?
Yes,
Give us a rundown.
Wednesday. It kicks off with farm shop judging on Wednesday and rabbits.
Nice. And if they would like any more information on any of the activities happening, all you have to do is go to your screen right now. That is the website. It's from January 27th through the 31st, esos días, and it's going to be the JK Northway Expo Center, 501 Escondido Road, out there in Kingsville. Exhibit Carnival open all day. Lots of stuff to do for the entire family. Once again, that website is on your screen for more information.
Absolutely, and the big auction is on Saturday.
Yes, sir, Saturday.
Okay, very cool.
Starting at 11:30 with special awards, so we'll all be there.
Very good. Look forward to seeing you guys out there. All right, we've got more music, más información, and all that coming up here on Domingo Live. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Domingo Live weather is sponsored by Sames Ford, Texas's oldest dealership.
When you've been injured, there's one firm that won't back down. With the size, strength, and reputation to handle any case, they're one of the largest and most respected personal injury firms in Texas. And numbers don't lie. with over $1 billion in clients' pockets in just 4 years. What other law firm can say that? Thomas J. Henry. The name you know. The firm you trust.
The pain was just excruciating. It would bring me to tears.
Running just means a lot to me. My feet just really, I was in pain.
And it hurt so terribly in my heels, I started like walking like a T-Rex.
I couldn't continue. I needed to go to the Good Feet store.
And I'm greeted by this gal named Mercy. She said, just try them on.
I thought, oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Now that I have the Good Feet arch support, running is great.
This is the arch support for me.
I'm just telling you, I am grateful. I mean, it's real.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Your first day as a fully qualified Kohler HVAC tech.
Gonna make you so proud, sir.
Already proud of you, Jesse. Like your new patch?
Love it, sir.
Now you'll be running AC repair calls on your own.
I feel like a baby bird about to leave the nest.
Just remember, there's a big bird back at HQ if you need me.
A big bird? You don't look like Big Bird.
Call Kohler because we care.
Not even that big anymore, sir.
Just get in the truck.
Have you lost weight, sir?
It's getting hot out there.
If you've been hit by a car or truck, it's important that you call an attorney right away. The passage of time is not your friend. Evidence disappears, witnesses' memories fade, things change. For example, what color's my suit and tie? What color's my pocket square? How about my shirt? Don't wait. Call Herman & Herman Injury Attorneys. We always put you first.
Back, bienvenidos a Domingo Live. In this segment, we're talking about exercise.
Yes.
Right? We can safely say that. We talk about recruiting runners who like to exercise. We've got a lot of runners here in South Texas, and we've got a 5K that we want to share with you. The information, well, it's going to be on your screen here in a couple of minutes, but more importantly, we've got our guests here who represent the South Texas Lighthouse. Thank you so much for coming. Let's get you guys introduced.
Yes, of course.
Your name?
My name is Vanessa Dominguez, and I am the Development and Event Coordinator at South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind.
Very good. And your name?
My name is Karina Salinas. I am an assistant manager through the retail department for South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind.
So before we get to your event, tell us what all the South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind offers our community.
Well, it offers resources for our visually impaired community. Our mission is to provide employment opportunities for individuals who are blind or visually impaired. So if anybody is ever interested in having a tour and coming by, they're more than welcome to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to show them around.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. Now this event that you're sponsoring, that you're trying to get folks to be a part of, is called Blind Love 5K. This is very, very key to your fundraising efforts every year. So tell us a little bit about this 5K run.
Well, it is our first ever 5K, so we're extremely excited. It's going to be at Cole Park February 28th, and it's going to be at 8 a.m. It's open to all ages. All participants will get finisher medals, and then we'll also be having awards for different age categories in men and women's division as well.
And it's all about raising funds for the South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind. What are those funds needed for? What are some of the things in need right now at the center?
Right now, so it's supporting our ongoing goal of upgrading our accessible technology, and I think Ms. Karina could answer this a little bit more as she uses this technology firsthand.
Absolutely, Karina.
Yes, so STLB provides various assistive technologies and adaptive equipment for blind and visually impaired employees that work in the manufacturing, administrative, and retail departments. Some adaptive equipment will help guide blind and visually impaired employees through the warehouse and at their workstations. And some assistive technology involves screen magnification software and screen reading software for the administrative and retail responsibilities.
A lot goes into what you provide, the services that you provide, which is why you need to raise funds to be able to acquire these special tools to keep our folks who are visually impaired working. And they want to work, they have the desire to work, they just need the help to do it.
Of course.
Can you tell us a little bit about this wonderful place that you call the Lighthouse for the Blind? Many folks have heard the title, heard the name, but they do not quite understand what it is that you provide for our community. And not just Corpus Christi, we're talking all of South Texas.
Yes. So we were established in 1964. We started with just 3 individuals selling mops and brooms door to door. We now employ about 200 individuals here in South Texas. And a lot of people don't know, but we are a manufacturing facility as well. So like I said, if you do come by for a tour, we have different departments, like a binder department, we have a sewing department, as well as a tissue paper department. So there's a lot of things that we do offer, as well as departments in administrative roles, which is what one of that is Karina's in as well.
It's an amazing opportunity for you to take the family out to support the South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind. Everybody in your family is invited to take part in this 5K. Now, if you don't want to run, you can jog, you can walk, as long as you get done, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's
fun. Whatever. You can skip if you'd like. Just make it through. Just make
That's
it
what I
through.
did.
Right, why not?
Barbie
Why
and I
not?
took it on.
That's right.
started
Just
skipping.
skip all the way. You know, all you have to do is scan that QR code on your screen. All of that information is on there. But if you didn't have a chance to scan it, we will have the information on our website. And also, you have a website as well, and you can give that to us.
Yeah, of course. So it's www.stlb.net. You can always follow us on social media, where we do have the QR code as well as the VFit Productions website. You can log on and see their calendar for upcoming runs and walks, and you'll see our Blind Love 5K on there as well. We also do need some volunteers. So if anybody is interested, please, you can register on that link to be a volunteer. We also have sponsorship opportunities available until the first week of February. So please reach out. We'd be so excited to have different businesses here in Corpus Christi to join in.
Absolutely. Now, if you can't make it to this 5K, you can donate year round. All you have to do is visit their website or go to their social media pages, get a hold of them, and they'll let you know exactly what you can do to, of course, volunteer. If you don't have money, you can volunteer your time, or, of course, monetary donation.
Very good. Vanessa, Karina, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
Okay, we appreciate it.
We're happy to be here.
We'll be right back with more Domingo Live after this. Stick around.
Ready? It's happening right now at Rooms to Go. Shop 100 perfect picks, each just $9.99 or less. Picture it, your home, fully furnished in your style, with living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms, each for $9.99 or less. So many stylish options, each $9.99 or less. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $20 or less per month, interest-free for 50 months. Plus, get free doorway delivery, now at Rooms to Go.
When you've been injured, there's one firm that won't back down. With the size, strength, and reputation to handle any case, they're one of the largest and most respected personal injury firms in Texas. And numbers don't lie. With over $1 billion in clients' pockets in just 4 years. What other law firm can say that? Thomas J. Henry. The name you know. The firm you trust.
Veteran, physician, pioneer, fierce, compassionate.
These are a few words to describe a true South Texas civil rights hero and icon.
But I just called him Papa.
Dr. Hector Garcia.
Besides my father's tireless civil rights work, he was also a trailblazing physician who helped shape the way patients are treated today. Find out more at our Legacy Luncheon, January 30th at the Omni Hotel. Go to our website and follow our Facebook page for more information.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn Pro.
I'm Elena Pro. And I'm Michael Pro.
For over 60 years, Pro Optical has been committed to improving how you see the world. Pro Optical offers the best service,
value, and quality
in the industry. For 4 generations, our family has continued to provide service that proves your eyes are in our best interests. Our advanced equipment guarantees prompt service and top quality. Don't forget our Pro Special, single vision glasses $49, bifocals $59. And remember,
see us Pro as professional.
For over 30 years, the qualified professionals at Neal Tax Service have given quality service throughout South Texas.
I've been bringing my taxes to Neal Tax Service for several years now, and the reason I do is because they have qualified people that make it so easy to understand your tax problem.
I have been a tax and accounting professional for over 30 years. I have made the investment in understanding the current tax laws. Now is the time for you to make the investment in your peace of mind. It's time for you to worry less and live more.
Come see us
at 3514 South Alameda, where we are qualified professionals.
Welcome back to Domingo Live. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. So it's that time of year again, the John Paul II Academy's Black and Gold celebration, an evening filled with school spirit, community pride, and Centurion fun.
That's right.
We have 2 lovely ladies here representing, of course, the Academy. If you could please introduce yourselves.
Yes, Madi Palmatier. I'm the Black and Gold
event coordinator.
Okay.
I'm Veronica Maxwell, and I'm part of the committee. I'm the logistics.
So this has been a tradition for how many years now?
Well, the school has been, we're celebrating 20 years of St. John Paul II High School. Yes, 20 years of the high school. So we're just so excited.
This is tradition.
Tradition, yes.
Tell us about what Black and Gold is.
So Black and Gold is our annual event, the largest fundraiser for both the middle school and high school of St. John Paul II. So it's a family event. It's an evening event that we have every year. It's going to be at the Richard M. Borchard, February 21st. And it's just an opportunity to raise funds for our school.
Sure, absolutely.
Why is it important for the community to attend?
Well, first of all, it's a fun event, as well as supporting Catholic education. I think is so important within our community. So we encourage everyone to come out for that evening.
And these funds are used for scholarships?
Scholarships, tuition assistance, campus improvements,
programs at the campuses as well.
Sure. I mean, this is a wonderful thing, especially since the tradition carries with it, as you mentioned, a lot of fun. Some of the events that are going to be happening during
Yes. So at the event, we have a sit-down dinner. We also have complimentary beer and wine. We have a casino. We have live auction, silent auction, and bid board. Okay. We will also have live music.
As you've been playing, Robert Ray.
Ray will be performing as well. And then we also have a wine and whiskey pool that evening too.
So a lot of folks, when they get, ready for these type of events, are always asking, is there a theme? Is there something in particular that I need to wear? That's important.
It
you
is
don't want to look
important.
like you're not part of it.
Yes. So the attire is Western elegance.
Nice.
Yes.
I like that.
So just everyone get their.
I know. I forgot to wear my cowboy hat tonight. I forgot to wear it.
Ladies, wear your hat.
There you go.
Yes, we should have.
This is a Saturday, right? February 21st?
Saturday, February 21st at Richard M. Borchard, Ballrooms A and B. And like I said, we're celebrating 20 years. It's a vision of Bishop Carmody, who was the founder of St. John Paul II High School then. Now we just did the unification for St. John Paul II Academy, which is both middle school and high school.
And you can buy a table, or you can go as couples, as individuals?
Well, we have sponsorships from $15,000 to $1,000. Individual tickets, $150. And then we have special pricing for faculty, staff, alumni, and current parents at $75 per ticket.
Very cool.
And if you would like more information, I know that we had the QR code on the screen. There we go. All you have to do is scan that QR code. You can also go to our website after Domingo Live, KTVI.com, and also there is a website, I'm assuming, for the Academy.
Yes, that's www.jphighschool.org or stjpiacademy.org.
Perfect. There you go. It's on the screen, all that information.
Absolutely. Yes. So we encourage everyone to come out.
Marty, Veronica, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
And speaking of the talent and the entertainment for the night, Robert Ray, we've got another hit. One of the songs that is one of my favorites. This is a great one because it's a medley of country hits. Check it out right here on Domingo Live. Robert Ray.
So highways getting longer. It seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best, but I just can't afford to rest. I gotta ride to Denver tomorrow night. I call the house, but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. I guess she's through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept the woman holding all this long. And the white line's getting longer.
savings and let us lower your payment right here at Sames Ford.
If you've been waiting for the right time to upgrade your truck, right now select F-150s are going out with over $8,000 in savings. Built tough and ready for work or play. Drive off in a Ford Ranger and enjoy $5,000 off. Or check out the #1 truck of the year, the Ford Maverick, now with $2,000 off. Perfect for everyday driving with big time value.
And that's how you lower a payment. We do it every day right here at Sames Ford.
From the warmth of a morning cup of coffee to the joy of a playful bath time and the energy of a game well played, every drop of water holds the moments we cherish most. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality has ranked Corpus Christi water as a superior rated water system. Corpus Christi water. Safe, reliable, trusted.
I'm a very active person that likes to move around and go. The pain I was in was really excruciating. I was basically heading towards a sedentary lifestyle. I had really tried everything, but I quickly lost hope with all of the things that we had tried, and that's what led me to the Good Feet store. And when I found the Good Feet system, it really just changed everything. It brought me back to life. I have my active lifestyle back.
You too can get back out there with arch supports from the Good Feet store.
In July the 21st of 2023, I was T-boned. Turned out to be a hit and run. The driver took off. I called Herman & Herman right away. They got my case settled within 4 months. They called, I think maybe once a week until it was done and settled. They let me know, hey, if you need anything, we're here. And I felt like I mattered big time. Yeah, if someone's been in an accident, I would highly recommend Herman & Herman.
Herman & Herman are always putting you first.
Vibration. Vibration.
Open Sundays.
Yes, y se pasa el tiempo.
Tan, tan.
It's that fast, man. An hour show. We appreciate you being with us hoy por la mañana. I want to thank all our guests, and of course, we want to thank you for watching this morning. Hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to close out with this incredible, talented artist from South Texas who represents South Texas wherever he goes.
Absolutely. We're so proud of him. Robert Ray, everybody. Have a great day. Please stay warm. Mwah.
Hooked the day we first met. The look in your eyes is a moment I'll never forget. Butterflies mesmerized, like a dream come true before my eyes. Here I stand to have and to hold. From this day forth till the good Lord calls me home, I promise to love you and always be true. If you'll have me as your man, I choose you. Sweet kiss, my whole world stood still. From that moment on, I loved you and always will. A history of memories, darling, we were meant to be as one. Here I stand to have and to hold. From this day forth till the good Lord calls me home, I promise to love you and always be true. If you have me as your man, I choose you.
Thanks for watching the #1 rated entertainment and information program in South Texas, Domingo Live.